Hi, I'm Andrei Minkov, the founder of Trademark Factory, and in this video I'm going to share my thoughts about yet another trademarking screw-up. This time around, it's the federal government trying to take away the trademark from a notorious motorcycle gang. Alright, let me start by reading from the article, and you can always find the link in the description below. Feds seek to seize trademark to the Mongols Outlaw Biker Club's notorious logo in an effort to shut them down. Okay? The federal government hopes to seize the trademark to the Mongols Outlaw Biker Club's logo in an unusual strategy to shut the group down that experts are dubious will succeed. Okay? A jury in Santa Ana, California, is now considering the government's racketeering case against Mongols Nation, the parent organization that owns the group's iconic logo. Prosecutors argued that the group is a criminal gang and asked the jury to vote to yank the group's trademark, much as the government seizes cash, real estate, and other property from criminals. The Mongols' defense attorney countered that the group is not criminal and that any violence its members have been involved in was strictly in self-defense. Of course it was. Okay, so some pictures, some trademark. Alright, in the government's crosshairs is the Mongols logo, an Asian man on a motorcycle wearing sunglasses and carrying a sword. By seizing the logo, the feds hope to bar members from displaying their patches and break up the group. Okay? The government's plan to seize the group's trademark has a long and winding history. The idea was initially floated in a racketeering sting that swept up some 80 of the group's leaders in 2008. All but 2 of the defendants pleaded guilty in that case, and a judge initially ordered them to forfeit the trademark rights as part of their sentence. That order had to be reversed, however, when the judge discovered that none of the defendants in that case actually owned the trademark. The tactic was revived in 2013 when prosecutors brought charges against the Mongol Nation itself, the corporate body that owns the trademark. After a winding legal process, that case went to trial last month, featuring about 40 witnesses, including former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura, and about 200 exhibits. Okay, more pictures. Ventura, who joined Mongols in the end of his Navy career in the 70s, testified that Mongols were not a criminal group to his knowledge, but he also confessed that he has been asked to leave the room when any illicit activity was discussed due to his active duty military status at the time. Okay? In an interview after his testimony, Ventura blasted the government's attempt to seize control of the Mongols logo and ban members from wearing it. This is bigger than the Mongols Club, Ventura told City News Service. You've got the government telling you what you can and cannot wear. He added the First Amendment is to protect unpopular speech. Some people may think the Mongols are horrible, but they still have equal rights under the Bill of Rights. Who's next? The Shriners? Where does it end? It's the First Amendment issue top to bottom. Ventura said he received the denim Mongols jacket when he was a club member, and that he still wears it when he rides his motorcycle. Are they going to stop the 38th governor of Minnesota and take his jacket? Ventura wondered. Alright, you can finish reading the article yourself. I just wanted to make a few comments. Well, it's bad enough when the government is inserting itself in the economics and tells people and companies what they can and cannot own. It's worse in this case because this makes absolutely no sense from the trademarking perspective. So let's assume the government wins. Let's assume the club forfeits its trademark. What exactly does that mean? Is the government going to step in and say, now we own this brand? Well, the problem with that idea is that you have to actively use a trademark to not lose the rights in it. Otherwise, anybody can cancel it. And I really doubt that the government plans to step in and run a motorcycle club. And like I said, if they don't, it's fair game for anyone to request cancellation of that trademark. If they don't want to own that trademark and they just want to cancel the registration, what's to stop this company or any other company or even individual members from applying for the same trademark again? And even if they don't, there's still common law rights in the brand. So apparently it's a well-known logo. If it's a well-known logo, then even without registration, you still have some rights called common law trademark rights to enforce it against anybody else, any other motorcycle club or similar organization, from using a similar logo in connection with their business, with their services, with their products, with their clothing. So not only is this action by the government mean, it's also inefficient, because really it will not be able to accomplish the goal it's trying to accomplish. And yes, the good point here is that just because they cancel the trademark doesn't mean that people can't wear clothing with that trademark. So it's a pretty embarrassing situation, I guess, for the government. Yeah, so whoever thought this was a good idea, I don't think they properly weighed all the pros and cons of this decision. Anyway, we'll see. Now, if you found this video interesting, if you found it useful, make sure to subscribe now and get notified whenever the next video goes live. And if you've got a brand you want to protect, whether you're a motorcycle gang or not, make sure to go to trademarkfactory.com, book a call with our strategy advisors. It's a free call, and we'll see if we're the right fit to help you protect your brand. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.